Hello everyone, welcome back to SQL Edge. In our previous video, we learned some basic string functions like length, trim, trim, lower and upper. In this video, we will continue our string function series and explore four very useful functions. Those are substring, replace, replicate and reverse. Substring is used to extract a part of a string. Replaces a substring. Replicate is used to repeat a string with a number of times, and reverse is the given string. Let's begin with a quick demo table. We'll be going to use the same table what we have created during our last video on a basic string functions. Right, so we'll jump to the demo. This is the same table we are using, which we have used earlier. I will run the queries one by one and show you the output. So this is the first function, substring. So substring is used to extract some part of a string. This is the basic syntax we'll be having. Substring expression. Expression is nothing but it is the value or the column name, and start the position. Right? It will expect two parameters. Sorry, the substring basically expect three input values: the value or the column in starting position and the length of characters that you want to extract. Right, so in this example, so this is my value I'm having, SQL Server. Let's say I want to start at fifth character and I want to extract the next six character from the starting with fifth characters. So I can use substring SQL Server. This is my entire value or expression. I want to start at fifth positions like 3. Right, one space is 4, so I want to start at S and I want to have the next six characters. So when I run this query, it will give me the server as an output. Right, so why it is given server as an output? Substring is used to extract some part of a string. We need to provide the entire string value, starting position and number of characters we want to extract. Right, let's say I change this number of characters to 3. So what it will give, it will start at S, the sixth position, and it will give the three characters only, SER. So substring is something which is used to extract part of a string. Let's see some example to take the data from the employee data. I want to extract first three letters of the first name. So we can use employee ID first name and substring first name start with first characters, and I want three characters. So it will give me the first three letters of the first name. Right? We can use any column which is having a varchar data type. Here one more example. I want to extract the domain name from the email. Right? So for that first we need to use learn about the char index. So we will skip this and we will see this example when we learn char index. Next example we have the replace. So replace function is used to replace a part of a string, right? So let's say I want to replace some part from the some part from the given string, right? So I can use the replace. Replace is very useful to clean or correct the data. For example, if your company changes its email domain, you can update or display the new one very easily by replacing the old one, right? So replace is used to replace the part of a given string. Right, what is the basic syntax we'll be having for this one? I will just write it down here. Select, replace. Here we will have the expression, the value, then string pattern, which is nothing but what you want to see. And here we'll be having the string replacement. So what value you need to replace, that will be the here. Below I have given an example. I was having the expression as a SQL 19, SQL 2019. I want to replace 2019 with 2022, right, in my output. So I can see this, it is replacing. I was given the input value as a SQL 2019 and was given the replacement value as a SQL 2022. Right, so in my output I will get SQL 2022. Right, so here I'm having one more example. We have the email column in our table. Let's say I want to replace email.com to some company.com. So I can use this. We can see this is the employee ID, this is the original email, and this is the replaced email. So what I changed here, I have changed email column and email.com to company.com. If you see here, this is not updated in a table. This we used in a select statement. If you want to update the same, we can use update command instead of select command. Let's say I want to use update command. I can use set email is equal to replace email, right? Replace email, then this is the replacement value. So I can use the update command. What it will do, it will update the value in the table now. This was the example just to select the data with a new domain value, but this will actually update the entire data from the table, right? So replaces the characters in a given name, right? So this was the example we have seen. So next we have the replicate. So the replicate function is used to repeat a given string multiple times. We can use this to a common use is masking sensitive data. You might have been seeing during some logging into internet banking or some of the applications. Whenever you log in, even though you have logged into some government portals, and you will see your Aadhaar card or your identity value is masked. You will see some characters visible, some characters will be masked. So this replicate function is used to mask the sensitive information in real time, right? What is the syntax for this one? We will see that. Select replicate. Replicate is the name of the function. Then we have the expression here. What expression you want to replicate the value, and then we use the integer expression, right? What we can use is integer expression. So integer. Okay, so how you want to replicate the given value, right? So let's say I'm having star here and I want to repeat this 5 times. So it will give me the 5 stars, right? Let's say first name is there, right? Along with the first name, I want to have the space 2 times and then a repeated name. So what will happen? First name will be printed twice, right? Amit, Amit, Priya, Priya, Rajesh, Rajesh, Sneha, Sneha. So in this way, the first name will be repeated 2 times. So here we can change the value and that much times the given value will be replicated, right? So replicate is used to replicate or print the same value multiple times by giving the input values. And next we will be having the reverse function. We have seen in the previous video only this is used to get the reverse the data, right? Here is the quick recap we will be having. We have seen today 4 functions: substring, extract a part of a text, replace, change part of text, replicate, repeats the text, and reverse, flip the given text. These functions are extremely useful when cleaning, formatting, or transforming the string data, right? So that's it for today's video. In the next part of this series, we will cover the functions, the remaining string functions from the system functions tab, right? Don't forget to subscribe to SQL Edge, like this video and share it with your friends who are learning SQL Server. See you in the next video soon. Thank you everyone.